Aftershock is on the air, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies if I begin this broadcast a little bit flustered. As we hear the music, we see the entrance of Mustafa Khan. I must stress, this isn't on my format in any way, shape or form. Mustafa Khan isn't a contracted Blackheart wrestler. He's not anything to do with Blackheart. He's not in front of the camera, behind the scenes. So this is very strange to see the man himself entering a Blackheart ring for the very first time. Let's find out what he has to say. He's taking the microphone from Shelby Siner.
Do me a favour, calm yourself down. Persevere, shut your mouth, spin your ears back because Mustafa Khan's got so much to say. Shut up!
Mustafa Khan not making any friends in the early going here.
Get out of the ring!
Shut it, mate.
How about you?
Right, shut it. Because I'll tell you what, Mustafa Khan, it doesn't matter what promotion he enters, he instantly makes that promotion successful. And obviously, the word has got out that Mustafa Khan is going to be here today, so we've got an extra 20 bums and seats here, because I know there's usually only about 5.
Straight Mustafa Khan say that, like I said, on my format, he's not due to be here.
Sit down, right? I'll slap you up and slap you up. Oi, are you his dad? Yeah? Yeah, that's where you got your ugly looks from, right? So,
again, Mustafa Khan not attempting to make any friends here.
you're fucking bread trailer trash to me, look at y'all here. You shut up. Yeah, I want to talk about this, Blackheart wrestling. So, like I was saying, every other promotion I ever step in, I make it successful. And I did want to come to Blackheart wrestling, but then sadly the little boys had to close down because they weren't getting any people on the seats or anything like that. There was no one buying the merchandise or anything.
That's not entirely true. There was a global pandemic.
Kind of brave, and they want to open the doors again and want to hold a little show. I mean, my dog's kennel's bigger than this place, and they can't even fill this out. And you know what? This is the most standard force in wrestling, right? I can run my mouth and I guarantee you one thing. There's not one person here, backstage, on the roster, can do anything about it. No one can make me shut up. No.
I mean, Henri Winter may have something to say about this.
Shut up, old man. You've come to a place where you've got no friends. You stood there all on your own, and you're running your big mouth. I think you're in for a surprise, mate, if you think you're going to get away with that sort of stuff around here.
Maybe somebody else has got something to say as well. With here Winter calling Mustafa Khan out, saying he's got no friends here. But Henri Winter does. His best friend, Andrew Jepson. Don't like Mustafa Khan's odds here. It's 2-on-1.
You're here, and you haven't got any friends, mate.
And you tell me that I haven't got any friends. Oh, really? You honestly think I don't have anyone here? Really? You don't? Really?
Wait! Jepson with a low blow on Henri Winter.
Friends. I've got very big friends. Get him in here.
You're telling me that Khan is here because Jepson asked him to come. No, Jepson putting the stomps to Henri Winter. It's his best friend. This genuinely. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm completely sorry if I'm a little bit taken aback by this. Mustafa Khan has arrived, according to my format, on his own accord, but it looks as though Jepson has something to do with this.
Right, I told you I've got friends in this business. I'm well known, I'm connected.
Winter's still fighting away.
Raise your hand to me. You heard?
A vicious right hand that takes down Winter. Jepson with a handshake with Mustafa Khan. The crowd here at Geyser Theatre calling Jepson a traitor.
Jepson, you traitor.
Senior official Neil Ayrton. Apologies for the language there. Winter calling out Jepson for later on tonight. Punched in the mouth and defiant as ever, Henri Winter. He's calling out Andrew Jepson later. Gung-Ho Mutley out here at Guiseley at Aftershock to take on young Horus. You can hear the crowd singing along with Gung-Ho Mutley's theme song. Definitely a fan favourite here at Blackheart Wrestling. Looks like Mutley's got some new attire as well. That's definitely a new Letterman. I don't recall seeing that before. Looks good on the guy. Guiseley choir getting involved there, singing along. Making his entrance, Mutley's opponent for this evening, young Horus. Horus, unfortunately for him, still winless at the moment at Blackheart Wrestling, but he's looking to make that change this evening. Looking to make Gung-Ho Mutley one of his first victims. Not endearing himself to this crowd here. Horus again just not playing nice with the crowd, hurling abuse to the fans. Won't be winning him any friends here. Senior official Neil Ayrton calling for this opening contest to become underway. The bell rings. But he's still wandering around with the jacket in his hand. Horus failing to take advantage of that. Fans chanting for Mutley to knock Horus out, which is a very good possibility if Mutley manages to hit that single leg drop kick that he likes to employ. Both men starting this match out quite tentatively. Strength and size advantage going to Mutley, as we saw there as he backs Horus into the corner, but you would have to argue that Horus is probably slightly quicker, slightly more agile. Young Horus still running his mouth. Caught an elbow tie up. Nice takeover by Mutley. Then Horus returns in kind. Maintaining the collar and elbow tie up. Mutley with a go behind. Waistlock applied. Can Mutley get out of this? He does with a nice reverse leg lock. Sort of like a leg sweep there. Mutley at this juncture holding the centre of the ring. Just a leg sweep there from young Horus. Mutley getting his crowd on the side with the chant of his ring song. Young Horus trying to get a chant of his own going, but the people here at Guiseley not really going for it. Test of strength coming maybe. Horus quick though to fire a kick in at the midsection. Well, he ducks the clothesline, fires back with a big one of his own. And a second one starting to build a little bit of momentum now. Beautiful jumping drop kick. Both feet into the chin of young Horus. Horus with a nice vessel. Only with a backflip. I said earlier that Horus had the advantage when it came to agility. Gung-Ho Mutley making me eat my words there. Going for the famous Mutley punches in the corner. Punches to the head. I don't actually know how much damage they were doing, but psychologically, looking for an aeroplane spin now, maybe Mutley. Horus with a rake of the eyes and then a chop block, taking down Gung-Ho Mutley to one knee. Then a drop kick to the solar plexus is like a nice stacked cover there, but Mutley kicks out at one. Pointing out there that referee Neil Ayrton allowed Mutley to strike him with a closed fist at the top of the head, and Mutley with a foot in the throat, choking away. Horus completely slowed the pace of this match down. Mutley trying to get the crowd on side. Get them back into this sort of call. Bring them into it and have them cause a factor, because it's clear from the way that young Horus is acting, his crowd is clearly in his head. But Horus looking for a standing suplex, but a nice schoolboy kick out at two from Horus. And just a swift kick right to the mouth. Take a replay of that small package. How close that actually was to a 3 count. And follow up with Horus kicking Mutley square in the side of the head. Now looking to knot up those quads of Gung-Ho Mutley. Obviously slightly taller than young Horus. And if you take away the ability to stand, all of a sudden Horus is the bigger of the two if Mutley can't get back to a vertical base. Now working on the other quad as well. Going to try and tie both of these up.
You ready to quit? Ask him. Come on, Mutley, what do you say? Ask him. I'm good. No.
I don't think there's any quitting Gung-Ho Mutley at all, as you can hear the referee confirm there after young Horus asking Neil Ayrton to see if Mutley quits. For spinning toe hold or a figure four maybe. Mutley fires out. Schoolboy. Kick out at two again, and then an axe handle sledge from Horus. Just between the shoulder blades and now the strikes. Looked like they were right on the ear there. Young Horus being smart, really trying to maybe sort of mess the equilibrium up of Gung-Ho Mutley again, keeps him off balance. Horus taking Mutley to the outside.
I told you I was taking his legs over. He ain't getting that claim on.
They're just smashing the leg round the ring post, the square ring post that there's absolutely no rounded edges on it. It's all post, all vicious edges, and Horus with both knees wrapping them around that ring post. Horus, I couldn't say it looked like Horus was going to look like he was coming into to continue this there, but breaking the count and then sliding back out. Definitely pushing the bounds of the law there, the rules of pro wrestling. Horus grabbing both legs and, well, splitting the difference, shall we say, with the ring post. So working those legs over, smashing it off the ring apron now. Mutley, you can see, struggling to stand. Bang. Both legs there have just given out, and Mutley trying to stand up. Horus now just standing on the leg, taunting this crowd and Gung-Ho Mutley. But this crowd in Guiseley still completely behind Gung-Ho Mutley. It looks like that crowd participation looked like it was firing Mutley up, but Horus just pounding away on the back.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Takes Mutley back down, but Mutley ever defiant. Trying to get the choir back on board. Horus calling for the finish here. Mutley gets both feet up in the corner. Now a back elbow, close separation, clothesline, and a second one. Mutley starting to build momentum once again in this match. Vicious spinebuster, that could be all she wrote. Horus somehow managing to kick out that wicked spinebuster. Take another look. Gets him up and then plants him in the centre of the ring. Mutley still holding the legs there. It looks like the knee. Looking for that single leg kick. Corner to corner, he's got the separation that needs to fire this off. Like the leg gave away. And a shining wizard from young Horus. 2 count only, but not because Mutley kicking out there. Mutley, all he could do to stop the count was to grab hold of the rope, causing the break. Like his Horus maybe looking to finish. There it is, there's the single leg drop kick from Mutley, but he can't capitalise. Just as Mutley gets there, Horus managing to roll out of harm's way. Very smart there. Crowd here calling him a chicken, but in reality, young Horus doing the right thing. He can't be pinned or submitted on the outside of the ring. But Mutley out to retrieve him. A wicked chop on the apron and a second one. Mutley with a third, he fired up with all the fibre of his being that he could. Horus there looking for the crowd for some assistance. The way that he's been treating this crowd so far, I can't imagine anybody on the outside would be willing to help him. Horus kicking the rope there, ricocheting into the leg, and then a dragon whip. looking for a figure 4 leg lock. And it is applied by young Horus in the centre of the ring. I mentioned earlier that very rarely do you see Mutley look like he's going to quit, but so in there, maybe think about tapping out. Preserve his legs for whatever may be next for Gung-Ho Mutley. Horus, you see, wrenching down on the legs of Mutley. He's going to tap out. The crowd here at Guiseley trying to rally Gung-Ho Mutley. Mutley trying to work his way to that bottom rope. He's saved him once tonight, but he saved him again. He does. Horus breaking the hold. But has the damage been done?
Come on, Horus.
Young Horus looking to do here. States he's going to finish this here and now. Again with a cover, this time a crucifix pin, and gets it. Gung-Ho Mutley with no ability to walk has somehow managed to defeat young Horus with a crucifix pin. Horus trying to get back at Mutley, not letting him. The resilience of Gung-Ho Mutley here. And unfortunately back to the drawing board. As we check out the replays. Vicious spine buster. Looked like he was looking for that single leg drop kick there, Mutley. Leg gave out, but a vicious shining wizard, wicked shining wizard, whatever you want to call it. There's the single leg drop kick, but Mutley unable to capitalise, and then we see countering Horus into a crucifix. Lovely stack on the shoulders. That's the 3. Back to the drawing board for young Horus. Gung-Ho Mutley has another win in that column. We're back on Aftershock. This was the next match. About to take place. Supersonic Sammy Blue looking to take on, I want to say, one of his best friends, the Patriarch, Champ Rogers, but we saw over the Blackheart hiatus the change that Champ Rogers has gone through. Champ Rogers is effectively, he's talked to the man himself, he's dead. He's been replaced by this alter ego, WarHog. Sammy Blue requested this time to sort of get through to Champ Rogers, but sort of nothing was given on the part of WarHog. So this is kind of boiled down into sort of a singles match. Sammy Blue living it up though here.
And his opponent.
Much darker version of Champ Rogers that we're about to see. I need to get away from calling him Champ Rogers, as I said, based on Rogers himself. That person no longer exists. This is WarHog, and he's about to make his way to the ring to face his longtime best friend, Supersonic Sammy Blue. Completely different look. The last time we saw who was Champ Rogers, he had long hair. Looks like he's beefed up even more. taken the long hair off, applied some face paint or makeup or whatever that may be. This is not the patriarch. This is definitely somebody completely different, despite the physical human being the same. Looks like it's somewhere darker in the mind. And WarHog is born. This match underway. Sammy's still not wanting to wrestle this.
This is my best friend! Yeah, he's on the bit of a weird makeover. Come on! This is not the person that I know! This is not the husband, the father, the brother!
WarHog just sort of turned his back on Sammy Blue here. Wait, he's just called. Whoa! Sammy called WarHog champ, and all of a sudden, WarHog is firing with just haymakers. Sammy Blue managing to fire off a bit of a leg kick there that slowed down WarHog. Doesn't want to fight. Get some more kicks. Now Sammy Blue firing up with some strikes. Drop kick to the knee, but WarHog managing to maintain his vertical base. Now a running knee lift. Sammy doing here. Springboard, back elbow from the corner. And somehow that's still not enough to take WarHog off his feet. Ash whipping a brutal tackle there. Just it wasn't a move of any sort. Just WarHog threw Sammy into one rope, ran off the other, and just crashed into him. Sammy Blue looking for a respite here. Now, sorry, I apologise, not Champ Rogers. WarHog giving a noggin knocker. Sammy Blue and a member of the crowd. He just not a care in the world. Trying to get this fan to punch Sammy Blue in the head. The WarHog just doesn't care about his past relationship with Supersonic Sammy Blue. Sammy pointed out they've teamed here in the past. The Super Best Buds, but that doesn't seem to be the case, as the crowd here are gladly trying to get Sammy Blue to fire up, and it seems to have worked. Rapid strikes and chops. Looking for a crucifix bomb. WarHog just too strong. Driving Sammy back first into the top turnbuckle. I still don't think that WarHog has left his feet involuntarily in this match. The pace of the big man is slowing this match right down. Sammy Blue wants to up this tempo if he can. WarHog just with a vicious splash in the corner. Looking for a second one, but that time Sammy Blue gets the elbow up and now striking. Upstairs, downstairs, get a little bit of separation. Looking for a crucifix bomb a second time. WarHog again managing to spin out of it, and with a version of a spine buster there. Oh, nonchalant cover. Surprising that he got such a long 2 count there, to be fair. There was no weight on the shoulders. I think if that had been a proper cover, we may have been calling, as you just see a curb stomp there, stamping on the chest and driving the head into the mat. Champ Rogers could, if he'd applied a proper pinfall, be the victory of this match. Just mounting Sammy Blue with open palm strikes and forearms to the head. The pace, almost a walk here. Beautiful fisherman suplex though from WarHog. I think that's a smile. I think that's the first time I've seen any sort of reaction on the face of WarHog that wasn't just anger. WarHog now starting to feel a little bit. He's hearing the crowd, sort of taunting them a little bit. Looking for maybe another fisherman suplex. Sammy Blue this time fighting out, punching anything that he can on WarHog. If you take another look at that beautiful fisherman suplex. Crucifix bomb at last. Sammy Blue manages to hit it. Sammy Blue now looking to capitalise, going up to the top rope. Frog splash from Supersonic. Sammy Blue, is that everything? Somehow WarHog gets the shoulder up.
Stay down, champ. Please.
It's brave of Sammy Blue to shout champ in the ear of WarHog. We saw how he reacted when he did that earlier. Looking for that running knee strike. But anti-air from WarHog with a spear. As Sammy Blue kicks out at 2. Sammy Blue left his feet momentarily for that jumping knee strike and gets plucked out of the air with a spear from WarHog. Yeah, a nice triangle choke applied here. Maybe Sammy Blue, if he can't pin WarHog, he's going to look to put him to sleep with this. Deep. Oh, it might be out. It's deep triangle choke and he could be... Oh, no. The hand doesn't drop a third time. Yeah, and they're letting Sammy get away with that. His shoulders appear to be down as well, but managed to get some separation, hits that knee strike that he was looking for earlier. But there you have it. Sammy Blue managed to exercise a demon. As you see there, the embrace after the match. Take a look at some highlights. The crucifix bomb. The frog splash. Near fall there for Sammy Blue. And then the first attempt at the knee gets cut with a spear, but this is the actual shot there. Flying knee right on the bridge of the nose, taking down WarHog. Sammy Blue victorious against his best friend. Be interesting to see how this plays out going forward, because Sammy Blue absolutely did not want to fight WarHog here. But like I said, it looks as though Champ Rogers is gone. Both men. Looks like Sammy Blue looking to hug it out. Crowd trying for Champ, and it looked like he was going for it, but he decided to not take that hug. Another successful performance though for Sammy Blue here tonight. You can see how dejected he looks, even though he is the victor in this match. Welcome back to Aftershock. Our next contest, a singles match set for one fall as one half of NRG, the Rolling Moose. Hamza Musoa is out here to take on Ian Creed. You saw Menttum, his tag partner, come out with him as well. It looks like Hamza is going to go this one alone. We know full well that Menttum is in action later today against the upgrade Callum Majeikster, but Hamza has to turn his attention to this man. It's not a creep, but it is Ian Creed.
I'm not a creep.
Yeah, the crowd calling him a creep. He does have creepy tendencies, it has to be said. He has affinity for eating people's bogies and earwax and belly button flint and licking armpits and all sorts of weird things. But I guess whatever floats your boat, it is 2023 after all. Can't work out who Ian Creed was calling a creep there. I think it was Neil Ayrton. So when you do some favours calling the referee names before the match. Hamza looking for a handshake.
That's not a handshake. Neil, let's have a handshake. That's a handshake. That's not a handshake. I'm not touching your tip.
Ian Creed asking Hamza Musoa to touch his tip. I'm not sure I should be repeating that, but I think they may have touched fingertips there, perhaps. Next contest underway. Ian Creed, he goes around saying he's not a creep, but he seems just slithering around the ring.
I want to wrestle you. I want to wrestle.
I want to hurt you.
Huh? Don't hurt me.
Hamza there saying he wants to wrestle Creed, and Creed says, I want to hurt you. Hamza, the first offensive flurry here. Strikes in the corner after Creed dashed in a nice clothesline from the middle rope there from the Rolling Moose. Quick pinfall, doesn't get the 3 unfortunately, but that may have been a mistake. Beautiful backbreaker by Creed. Ian Creed is much larger than Hamza Musoa is. Hamza will probably have the speed advantage, but Creep isn't a slow man by any stretch of the imagination. It's just the way that he is, as you see him choking Hamza in the corner there. Just the slow, methodical pace is how Ian Creed likes to operate, but you'll see him if he manages to hit that acid knee. As he kicks the fingers of Hamza while they're wrapped around the turnbuckle. Neil Ayrton issuing a standing 10 count on the outside. Neither bad, so he gets back to the ring. Come the 10 count, the referee will have no choice to give this match a draw, call this match a draw. But Creed returns Musoa to the ring. A hard whip into the corner. Creed admiring the handiwork. Just a vicious cover. Driving the palm, Ian Creed's palms, that is, into the face before covering. But now Hamza trying to get some round kicks, but you see Ian Creed stamp on the planted leg. I think Ian Creed now biting at the foot, twisting the ankle, and just planting Rolling Moose's foot. Smart tactics employed by Creed here, taking out the legs. Sort of like we saw as he tries to stick the finger in the ear. Just about to say, as we saw Horus apply against Mutley, the bigger opponent, whereas Creed trying to take out the legs to stop Hamza being able to fly around the ring like he likes to do. We see a sledge, double-handed sledge to the lower back. Hamza trying to get this crowd back into this match. Feed off their energy. There's a whip into the corner. Hamza manages to float over, but you see the leg gave out a little bit, and Ian Creed immediately on the assault with a vicious clothesline. And pulling him into the centre of the ring. Again, smart by Ian Creed. Making sure, as we see the replay here, there's the float up, but the leg immediately giving away, and then just a thunderous clothesline. So Ian Creed pulling Hamza away from the ropes, forcing Hamza to kick out. And again, just working the joint, pulling on the ankle. That doesn't look like a pretty angle. The foot to be of Hamza Musoa, and stamping on the toes. And asking Hamza Musoa if he wants to give up. I don't think, like Mutley, there's no giving Hamza Musoa at all. Causing a bit of separation, that's where he'll need to fire up. Double sledge out of the corner. Then another one. Hamza starting to pick up some momentum. Lovely back suplex there from the rolling moose. In the middle of the ring as well. Could get a 3 count. Only 2 there. Ian Creed managing to roll that shoulder up. Yeah, the chance of ooh from the crowd here in Guiseley. Trying to get some more momentum, feed off that energy again. Hamza going up to the high risk district. Into the top row. Beautiful cross body block from the top. Taking down Ian Creed. And once again, Creed managing to get the shoulder up. Hamza asking the ref if it was a 3 or a 2 count. If you see the replay there, beautiful cross body block from the top. Perhaps Hamza looking for that rolling moose here. Oh, he's caught into the Michinoku driver. Let's take a look at Ian Creed's face. Ian Creed getting right in the ear of Hamza Musoa. The finger that was in Hamza's ear is now in Ian Creed's mouth. Uranagi slam. On just pushing the finger down onto the. There they go. Hamza Musoa tapping out. Ian Creed there with a sort of mandible claw-esque kind of hold. That finger that was in Hamza's ear, then into his mouth. And we see the replay here. Beautiful Michinoku driver. You see, there it is, digging deep into the ear canal. Then forcing Hamza to eat it. That same finger is now down the gullet. Then you see the tap out. I don't think anybody can blame Hamza for tapping out there. Be careful, Neil. Holding that wrist, you might want to disinfect your hand after that. Great effort though from Hamza in this match tonight, but just the creep was just a little bit too much.
Please help me welcome to the stage. She's one of Blackheart's best and only female wrestlers. Please welcome Leonie Rose.
Take it to the stage for Leonie Rose, who's asked for this time to get something off her chest. They've been consistently performing at a high level for Blackheart Wrestling. So management give her the time. Let's see what she has got to say for herself.
So as you all know, I will happily face anyone in that ring. I will take on any challenge that stood in front of me. But tonight, I want the biggest challenge there is. The Blackheart Championship.
Only maybe calling a shot.
So I'm challenging Billy O'Keefe for a Blackheart Championship match tonight. What do you say, Billy?
Well, Leonie calling out Billy O'Keefe, the Blackheart champion. And the Anarchist looks like he's about to answer that challenge.
Leonie Rose, hey, come on, give it up.
Over the gentleman, Billy O'Keefe.
I've heard what you had to say. You say you think you're ready for a Blackheart Championship match.
I think so. What do you all think?
Crowd agreeing with Leonie Rose.
Guys, this is really ready. I'll be honest, so do I.
Wow. Ball from the champion.
You want a match tonight? You're on.
O'Keefe accepting the challenge. There you have it, the main event set later tonight. Billy O'Keefe, one-on-one with Leonie Rose for the Blackheart Wrestling Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
What some may say should be the main event after what transpired earlier today. Andrew Jepson, what appeared to have set a trap for what we all thought was his best friend, Henri Winter. This one has all of a sudden become extremely personal, and I don't think anybody, I certainly didn't see this coming. See, just in Winter's general demeanour, you would normally see him go around the crowd and make sure everybody's having a good night, and this is a different Henri Winter here. This Winter just headed straight to the ring, holding that jaw still. And here comes the man that low-blowed him and then proceeded to kick him when he was down. The Man Mountain, Andrew Jepson, with his special counsel, Mustafa Khan. We'll say special counsel, don't actually know what this relationship is. But like I said earlier on, Mustafa Khan is not anything, he's not contracted to Blackheart in any way, shape or form. And whether that was just a tactic by Jepson to throw Winter off his real sort of game plan here tonight, because we saw Jepson come out, he high-fived Winter, they stood at the side on the stage as we've seen them do many times, not just here but in different promotions. Jepson and Winter is like chalk and cheese, and all of a sudden Jepson has turned his back on As we see the match starting, immediately Henri Winter chucking his hat and then just rifling out strikes. Henri Winter is definitely angry at the way that he was treated earlier. Massive clothesline over the top. Jepson is not a small man who knocks out the camera there. Thankfully, another camera on hand almost immediately. We see Winter driving Jepson's head into the ring post. You can tell there that Henri Winter is focused solely on Jepson there. It took Mustafa Khan to actually get physical with, but Winter was about to take Khan's head off. That distraction you see there was enough for Jepson to get enough wind back in the lungs. It looked like there that Jepson was trying to smash Winter's face against the canvas, but looked like somehow Winter managed to get the brakes on. Oh, what a vicious chop. Khan again trying to stand in between. Winter's having to think about this. I think deep down inside he wants to take Mustafa Khan's head off. But he knows that if he tries to, Khan will probably go straight to the lawyers. Say that Henri Winter put his hands on somebody that isn't contracted, isn't an official wrestler for Blackheart Wrestling. But then once again, that distraction there. You hear the vicious chop once again. And that's the second one. Back to live action now, and Jepson assaulting Winter in the corner. Just allowing Winter to stand up, and then two bulls locking horns and tussling. Both of these two big hosses. And we see there Jepson looking for an arm triangle choke here. Nice. Winter dropping down to knee with a snapmare takeover to get out of that. It's nice to see. I want to say it's nice to see Jepson employing a different sort of move. I don't think I've ever seen Jepson bust out something like that before. It's a judo hold predominantly, known by most of the Taz mission. It's an arm triangle show. I won't butcher the pronunciation of his real name, but maybe that's the extent of this relationship. Mustafa Khan is a well-known kickboxer. As you see, Mustafa Khan getting physically involved, choking Winter after the initial assault from Andrew Jepson. Jepson just stomping away on the chest of Henri Winter. A cravat applied and the ring rope just dragging Winter's throat over that rope, cutting off oxygen. Strikes to the midsection. Nice back elbow in the corner from Winter. Causes a bit of separation. And just a leg sweep there. Winter was moving away and took the leg as Jepson was incoming. Trying to fire Jepson off, but Jepson too much in the tank. You see Winter just throwing wildly a haymaker and getting caught in the arm triangle again. Winter in the ropes, but referee Neil Ayton distracted with Mustafa Khan. Normally Jepson would have a count of 5 to break this.
1, 2, 3, go Winter!
You see there that Neil Ayton, once his attention was brought back to what was going on in the ring, started that count, but Mustafa Khan on the prowl again on the outside. Again, this is another contracted wrestler striking Henri Winter. know full well if Henri Winter was to get physical back with Mustafa Khan, Blackheart would be shut down immediately. Mustafa Khan would have all his lawyers involved. Winter is showing great restraint from focusing purely on the task at hand, and that's defeating his best friend Andrew Jepson here.
Payback for this one.
Payback, he says as he fires a chop. The crowd here calling it weak. And that time an overhanded chop. I don't think the fans here are actually doing Henri Winter any favours calling Jepson's chops weak, because it just means he's going to give him more and more and more. But also, if those chops are fired up, Winter chopping away Jepson on his own. And a couple of forearms for good mentions as well. Clubbing blows to the back. Jepson down to a knee. Brutal clothesline from the Man Mountain, taking down Henri Winter. Middle of the ring. This could be 3. I stand corrected. That was a 1 count only. I'm going to say Jepson needs to be careful. While Mustafa Khan is in contract with Neil Ayton, he's senior official at Blackheart Wrestling. Momentary lapse in Jepson's concentration, allowing him to fire back once again, taking the big man down to a knee. Just a running kick straight to the chest. Look there, that it looked as though that Mustafa Khan was the one that put Jepson's foot on the rope. Doesn't look like Jepson managed to do that himself. Big body slam complete from Henri Winter. Jepson is not a small man. I mean, Winter not small in either way. Khan's now on the apron. Winter, for the second time, has probably had this match won if it wasn't for interference from Mustafa Khan. You see again, Henri Winter speaking to Neil Ayton. He's trying not to let Mustafa Khan get into his head. Probably for the best for all of us here at Blackheart. Looks like Neil Ayton is trying to send Mustafa Khan to the back. Jepson with a second low blow of the evening to Henri Winter. Jepson's going to steal one here. A kick out after the low blow. As they see a big massive body slam from Winter to Jepson. Jepson in the face of Neil Ayton again. Gets to be very careful not to actually physically touch the referee. He doesn't want to get disqualified in this match, especially after everything he's done. Neil Ayton, they're shoving Jepson. But again, this distraction, his concentration in Jepson has cost him for the second time as he turns into a massive just paintbrush from Henri Winter. Winter perhaps going to look for that choke bomb. Maybe a choke slam. We've seen him use all sorts of different variants. The choke slam it looks like it's going to be. But again, Jepson managing to get out and back to the arm triangle choke. Winter reaching, but at the same time fading. Henri Winter could have passed out here. Alright, you can definitely see both arms completely limp. This match is over. But Andrew Jepson preventing Winter's arm. Just smashing away at the head. We see, it might look to some that that Jepson was missing, that he's not actually punching. He's smashing the side of the face with his elbow. In most combat sports, UFC for example, that's referred to a 12 to 6 elbow. That would be constituted as illegal. You just see over and over again, just smashing Winter's head in. with his elbow. You see the finish of this match looking for the choke slam. Winter, you see that Winter's asleep. You can see both arms limp, but Jepson prevents it and then just smashing away. There you see that's what I was talking about. It was the elbow, those what looked to be glancing blows. It's the point of the elbow into the skull. Here Shelby sign now announcing that referee Neil Ayrton called a stop to the match because Winter was just physically unable to defend himself. Jepson put him to sleep with the arm triangle choke and then just proceeded to effectively elbow his head off. Baseball cap. Jepson going back to the ring. Putting the hat on. Oh, now he's back to it again. Winter just vicious in this assault.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall.
As we take it back to ringside, the second match for NRG here tonight. We saw Hamza Musoa earlier in a losing effort to Ian Creed. You can see Hamza coming back out here though with his tag team partner Menttum. Looks like Mo's going to send Hamza to the back and go it alone here. Seeing Menttum of NRG take on the upgrade Callum Majeikster of the Society in singles action. NRG always popular. You hear the crowd explode with a massive cheer when they see Mo and Hamza. I may be mistaken, but I think this is the first time meeting between these two. The eerie music of the Society ringing out here in Guiseley. Directly from Callam Majeikster. The upgrade is here. Being an air of confidence about him since joining the Society. The crowd, he called him a downgrade. Whatever it may be, the fans here at Guiseley not very happy. I mean, you look at Majeikster not making any fans here. Crowd calling him out for his choice of attire. He's just he's running his mouth, not making any friends at all here. Callam Majeikster, not very sort of cares about friends. Jepson taking his sweet time. Crowd here not very happy to see Majeikster. I think he's jaw-jacking on the outside.
Yeah!
I don't think the way that he was talking to people has sort of earned him many more fans. Again, the fans call him a downgrade.
Again, you packed it in really quick, didn't you?
Sorry.
Love this fan interaction. The fan participation here at Blackheart Wrestling is always something that we encourage in terms of viewing your real thoughts for the people involved in the matches. And the crowd here letting Majeikster know exactly what they think of him. Momentum not really taking advantage. Personally, I think I would be if Majeikster's distracted with the crowd. Probably looking to capitalise on that. But then again, Momentum standard guy. Corner elbow tie up. No, actually, I would have thought that Callum would have probably had the strength advantage. But Mo managing to back Callam up there in that corner elbow tie up to the corner. Mo encouraging the chant of downgrade to Majeikster. Majeikster seems to be, in all fairness to him, taking this in his stride. He's just sort of embracing it. You can see the smile on his face. And then once again going back to jaw jacking with the crowd.
His tag partner can't even win a match, so if I hope
wow. Just calling out Hamza Musoa as well, saying that he can't win. Majeikster tried to use his strength there, but being just out wrestled there by Momentum. The standing switch at the last second.
Make up your mind.
Again, Majeikster just arguing back. They went from a downgrade chant to a chicken chant, and now he's become the downgrade chicken. That one doesn't seem to be phasing Majeikster either, though, to be fair. He just seems to be absorbing this and will probably try in some way use this to his advantage later on. Got an elbow tie up, but this time Majeikster with a handful of hair. Oh, and then paintbrushing Momentum. All that's going to do is fire up Momentum. Ducks a clothesline, ducks a back elbow. Leaping Hurricane Rana. Jumping back elbow in the corner from Momentum. Meteora dropping Majeikster, gets a 2 count only. The downgrade chance again starting for Callum Majeikster. That was just vicious, grabbing hold of the trunks of Momentum and then driving him face first into the second turnbuckle. Standing on the neck, over the middle rope, choking the air and the life out of Momentum.
Where's this Momentum now, eh?
That will start chance for Momentum. He starts to fire up, but Majeikster just immediately shutting that down with a well-placed knee to the face. Corner to corner, then a back elbow of his own. We've seen both men employ the same sort of manoeuvre there in the corner. Jaxa looks like he's looking to rearrange his knee pad while putting the shin across the throat. Neil Ayrton wise to it, making sure that hold is broken within 5 seconds. Surfboard here applied. Momentum managing to get back to his feet, but Majeikster maintains wrist control. Sends into the corner. Now you can see a backslide. Majeikster managing to kick out of 2, ducks the kick. You see Majeikster there just bull rushing Momentum, throwing all of his sort of weight into the chest sternum area of Momentum. Again, these sort of comments not really affecting Majeikster like the crowd here in Guiseley thought they would. He's sort of lapping them up and taking them in his stride, and you can see that Majeikster saying that Hamza has more fight in him than Momentum after we saw Hamza Musoa fall in defeat, unfortunately, to the Ian Creed earlier tonight. Looks like Jaxa setting up for something again, taking his time. Momentum ducking 2 clotheslines, then leaping one of his own, takes down Majeikster. Then blocking the punch attempt. These wild haymakers from Majeikster, finding nothing. But Momentum connecting with multiple strikes there, finishing with a clothesline that took down the upgrade. Jumping knee, striking the corner. Mo to the middle rope. Miss out drop kick. Almost sending Majeikster completely out of the ring there. Momentum as you see the replay of that missile drop kick, that pinfall attempt, hooking both legs, but Majeikster having somehow still enough left in the tank. Rake of the eyes from Majeikster.
Come here.
Maybe looking to finish this. There we see gory bomb from Momentum. Okay, normally you see, as we take a look at that replay, Hamza Musoa is normally flying in with a rolling moose at the other side. You've seen NRG win plenty of matches with that manoeuvre over the years. Couldn't quite work out what Momentum was trying to do there, but a schoolboy attempt from Callum Majeikster. Just a running kick there. It looked like maybe sort of version of Mutley's sort of single leg drop kick, perhaps. I don't think those two have any sort of history together. And just Majeikster threw a body part as hard as he could. It just happened to be a foot in the face. Finally, Majeikster telling the crowd to shut up, and he must have had enough of them, but all in the same instant saying that this is it. Going to the end. Nice roll through though for Momentum. What's he looking for here? It looks like a bit of a, sort of like an octopus lock. Like a rings of Saturn. There you go, we see a tap out from Majeikster. Momentum winning this with a, I don't even know what that was. He sort of had his legs grip right around the head and yanking the shoulders. It looked like a rings of Saturn with a neck crank all at the same time. Big win here for Momentum as we take a look at the replays. There's that sick kick from Majeikster. Here we see this roll through with this beautiful submission. You see grapevine in the legs, that's the neck crank. And then immediately, almost immediately, as Momentum clasps his hands together, ripping at the shoulders, Majeikster submits. And there's your winner of this singles match here at Aftershock. Momentum of NRG.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is your main event of the evening and is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Main event time, and we saw it set earlier tonight. Leonie Rose asked for some time to sort of issue a challenge, shall we say. Leonie Rose in that open challenge calling out Blackheart champion Billy O'Keefe for a match in the main event here at Aftershock for the Blackheart Championship. Billy O'Keefe, fighting champion that he is very much down for that. He's looking to make it 7 straight defences in a row here. Won the championship all the way back at Rebirth 2020. Granted, we have seen global pandemic in the meantime. Sorry, 2021 that is. Sorry, not 2020, 2021. But we have seen a global pandemic that shut us down despite what somebody said earlier today.
And the opponent.
Out comes the Blackheart champion, the anarchist Billy O'Keefe. Leonie Rose mentioned earlier in that time that she was scheduled earlier that she will take on all challengers. Billy O'Keefe is the epitome of doing that. He's taken on anybody and everybody that's been put in front of him, and he's won every single time. What is what it is to be the champion of Blackheart Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is for your Blackheart Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, on your left, she is the challenger, Leonie Rose! And to your right, he is your reigning and defending Blackheart Wrestling Champion, the anarchist, Billy O'Keefe!
So in the entrances and the introductions there, Billy O'Keefe in thought about this match. It's going to be an interesting dynamic because most of the matches that we've seen here tonight, it's involved a single heavy favourite in terms of the crowd. In this one, both of these are adored by the fans here at Guiseley, so it's going to be interesting to see if one or the other is going to become out a more prominent favourite. You see a nice sort of gesture of sportsmanship there.
Ring the bell!
And our main event is now underway. Locking up in Billy O'Keefe, as you would imagine, definitely going to have the strength advantage in this. To be fair, Leonie Rose, I don't mean any disrespect to her, she's probably outpaced as well, but she's got to use what brought her to the dance in the first place. She knows what she's doing in the ring. You saw there, ducking the strike attempt from O'Keefe. Now trying to out-wrestle back to an advantageous position. The hammerlock applied. Managing to grab the head. Gets out of it and then applies a hammerlock of his own. And O'Keefe, beautiful wrestling to begin this, just sort of chain wrestling each other. And Leonie somehow, she gets a wrist lock. Can Billy get out of this himself? Yes, he does. And all the way around the houses, from the wrist to the waist to the headlock. Starting the pressure here. He manages to shoot him off, but takes a shoulder tackle. I was going to say vicious, but I don't think there's any sort of malicious intent in it. He's just looking to retain his title, as we see. Drop over and then hit a beautiful drop kick right into the chin of Leonie Rose. There's no let up from the champion. Rose pops him out to the outside.
Come on, back in the room.
See, wow. O'Keefe with a monkey flip. He ducked the strike from Leonie Rose, spun her around, then hits a beautiful monkey flip at the corner. He's looking for perhaps that swanton. Oh my goodness. You hear O'Keefe screaming in pain. Wait for the swanton, misses, and just you can see him just jar his lower back on the canvas as Leonie moves out of the way.
You can't do this. You can't do this. It's alright, just back off it.
Perhaps some serious damage done to the back of Billy O'Keefe.
No. It's not anything like this. No. I'm fine, come on. Fine.
You hear Neil Ayrton checking on O'Keefe there, making sure that he's okay to continue. Billy O'Keefe say, I'm not losing like this. I mean, even if there's significant damage done, he's not going to go down without fighting. See, though, that lower back is definitely causing him some problems. Leonie Rose with ease, backing down the champion into the corner. Leonie Rose, though, showing some concern for the champion, in this. She's not sort of taking advantage of the situation. Nice drop down, go behind. But again, the strength is gone and just being driven back first. Leonie now with a forearm in the corner. Now a back elbow after a reversal from O'Keefe. And now you can see the anguish on her face after arm drags from Leonie Rose to Billy O'Keefe. And then just a leg trip, and again you can hear the screams coming from the champion. Nice corner toss from Leonie Rose, sending O'Keefe face first. A cross body block from the middle rope. All these, for lack of a better term, falls from O'Keefe on the canvas, on the mat, is causing him significant pain in the lower back. Leonie now trying to get this crowd on side. Missed the high kick. O'Keefe swings wildly, but eats a vicious German suplex. Rose looking for a second one and connecting. Gonna see maybe a trifecta of German suplexes. O'Keefe trying to fight it off. Just brutal arm wringer. Absolutely brutal arm wringer from the champion. You see the torque driving Leonie Rose face first into the canvas. Billy though here fighting to survive, to keep that championship. We've got Leonie now with a banged up shoulder. She says she's okay to continue. We've got Billy O'Keefe with a banged up lower back, and he said he was okay to continue. It looks like both competitors are moving into the second phase of this match wounded. See O'Keefe immediately targeting with a hammerlock clothesline. O'Keefe targeting the arm that he just, with the arm wringer, that was the same arm that he tied behind Leonie Rose's back and then dropped her with a clothesline, caused her to land on that arm. O'Keefe is looking maybe for an electric chair drop. We've seen him employ before. Back gave out, and now Leonie Rose capitalising with a facebuster. With both competitors injured in some capacity in this match, all of a sudden the Blackheart title is hanging precariously, currently in the grasp of Billy O'Keefe. But if things keep up the way they are, Leonie Rose looking for that double arm DDT, but all of a sudden, as quick as a hiccup, Billy O'Keefe managing to turn this into a cross arm breaker. We've seen a couple of submissions tonight already. Will Leonie Rose fall victim? As you see there, Leonie managing to stack O'Keefe up. Leonie may be looking to employ a Boston Crab here. Smart from Leonie. Let go of one leg, still got a single leg applied. Oh, he's out of arm, you just saw there. The arm of Leonie Rose that Billy's been working on. Not enough strength to hold Billy's leg up, but how much strength in the back? Can he keep this up? He gets to the bottom rope. Leonie Rose manages just to keep up this onslaught here on Billy O'Keefe. Wouldn't be surprised if the title changes hands here at AFTERSHOCK. Trading forearms in the center of the ring. O'Keefe with a brutal uppercut. Wow, the scorpion kick there. But O'Keefe fires back with a standing enziguri. Both champion and challenger out in the middle of the ring. Seeing a referee kneel out in. One standing 10 count. Neither could get to their feet by the count of 10. This match will be declared a draw, but in the case of a draw, O'Keefe will retain the championship. It's a beauty of champions advantage, not that Billy O'Keefe would want to win like that. Both competitors up to the feet though. O'Keefe blocking the strike attempt. There it is, the electric chair face buster. O'Keefe looking to go up top again. We saw how this ended for him earlier today. Oh, wait a second, you see on the stage, Jepson appears. We've already seen him put Henri Winter out tonight. Oh, Billy O'Keefe throwing caution to the wind, just assaulting Jepson. But now Jepson clubbing away on the back, that will, there you hear the ring bell sound, cause the disqualification. Or now Jepson with the arm triangle just hanging. O'Keefe, you can see that O'Keefe's limbs are dangling. Goodness me, it looks like maybe Jepson has just choked out the Blackheart champion. In a minute though, Jepson making his way to the ring. Leonie Rose has just had this match thrown out because Jepson's interference. Now Leonie Rose is taking out exception with that. These forearm strikes to Jepson.
One more time!
Uh-oh. Jepson has got Leonie Rose up on his shoulders. This new attitude of Jepson that we've seen tonight won't put anything but O'Keefe back up with a pump kick to the spine. Now both champion and challenger taking it to the man mountain, who has caused an abrupt end to this main event at AFTERSHOCK. Just meet of the minds in the middle there. Rose and O'Keefe taking it to the man mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner via disqualification and still Blackheart Wrestling Champion, Billy O'Keefe!
O'Keefe winning by disqualification. You can see the look on O'Keefe as we go back to some highlights. So there's that scorpion kick, followed up by a jumping enziguri from O'Keefe. The electric chair face buster, which looked like it may be signaling the end for Leonie Rose. O'Keefe went up top, Jepson came out. O'Keefe threw himself into the path of Jepson, but just too much in Jepson for the worn down champion. But then both champion and second challenger managing to rally and taking out Jepson. See an embrace sportsmanship between Leonie Rose and Billy O'Keefe here to end Aftershock. Be interested to see if they ran this match back once again. If we might have a different outcome, because Leonie Rose at certain points looked like she was about to dethrone Billy O'Keefe. As Aftershock wraps up, still Blackheart champion, the anarchist, Billy O'Keefe. Thank you for joining us here at Blackheart Wrestling. We look forward to seeing you in November for Remember.